Hi everyone, good evening. Welcome to the live. Okay, trying to get some of these little sponge applicators out just in case I decide I need to use those and those will work better. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if they work or not. Okay, I don't see anyone here yet. We're going to work on this jewelry that the kids across the street. I gave them a couple of the black scratch sheets. Hi, Mr. Grumpy. I gave them a couple of the black scratch sheets, and I let them, and some little cabochons, and I let them draw their names and write whatever. Hi, Miss Jeannie. And let them draw their names and write whatever message they wanted to write within the little circle or oval or heart or whatever they wanted to do. And then I mixed up some 1-to-1 Lux Resin Epoxy. And you drop that down on the design of the paper. And then you stick the cabochon over it and let it cure. And this is what it looks like. Now, I haven't peeled them off the paper yet. I already had a video started on this, but I kind of need to get these finished. And I see that some of them slid off the design when I moved them from one table to the other. So I tried to rewrite those so that I can redo them for them. I don't know what they're going to do with all of them. I have no clue. Hi, Miss Beverly. But I seen this on Daniel Cooper. He did it on his channel. And so I got some paper and I gave some paper to the girls across the street. Hi, Miss Cindy. And so that's what we're going to work on tonight. We're going to try and finish these off, the ones that I already have cured, and then mix up some other resin, and I'll show you how I did the process, because I had already started the video, but I hadn't finished these, so I didn't finish the video. So let me get you down and I'll show you what I got. I got a lot. They kind of went, hi, Miss Natalie. They kind of went a little crazy when they were drawing their stuff. So, but that's what we got. Now, I'm hoping these will be fairly easy to peel off the paper without jacking their designs up. All right, well, that was pretty easy. Really, I didn't think it would be that easy, but here's their design in the cabochon. Okay, so I'm going to peel a few. That one had a big old air bubble under it. This one, she got the last letter out from underneath there, so it's not going to show. I don't know. I don't know what all these little designs are. I just went with whatever they drew. I mean, I told them to draw it, so I think this is probably going to cut one of them's name because somebody got it outside the circle, outside the heart. So it's going to cut it off, I'm pretty sure. And it wants to cut off the top of the heart, too. Yeah, that doesn't make sense, but okay. Well, it doesn't have her whole name in it, but, you know, they kind of are what they are. This one, I see it didn't stick all the way to the paper. That was the whole thing, is trying to get the cabochon down onto the paper without putting a bunch of air bubbles under it. So, hi, Miss Patricia. So this is what we're doing. I'm peeling them off now, trying to get them off here as best I can without messing their little designs up, but it didn't stick on all the designs. See, that one's messed up. It didn't peel. It didn't stick on the whole design. Now, however, I might be able to, since that has resin on it, I might be able to peel the rest of the design up and off of there and put it back on there. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't look like it wants to peel all the way off. Some of them will have to be trimmed, but that's okay. I mean, you know, we're going to go, see, this one did not. Dang it. It didn't stick all the way. Yeah, see, I knew that Daniel said that you had to be careful with the air bubbles and them sticking down to the paper. Well, this one has a big, it came off with the paper, but it's got a big old air bubble in the front of it. But they're kids, so I don't know whether they'll care. I'm just trying to be easy to get them off of there without messing their designs up too bad. I just figured I would. There's a couple on here that I need to finish. This one here, I don't know. See, it's not gonna peel it. It didn't peel the whole thing up. Yeah. Well, that's okay. There's two more on there that need to be done, so I'm gonna lay them down there and start peeling some more of these off. If I can get them off of here without messing stuff up too badly. Okay, there's another one. I don't know who spelled her name, but they didn't spell it the way her mom showed me it was spelled. But hey, it's not. It's their designs, not mine. Okay. I mean, they pretty much. I should have told them just do a few. They filled the whole page. Hi, Mr. William. Hi, Miss Heidi. So they filled the whole page with them. And these still got more on the page to be done. So I'm laying those aside because I may not get them all done before Christmas, but I'll get as much of them done as I can. All right. This one's going to have to be trimmed, but it came off. It came off. So, like I said, some of them slid, and their writing is done. So, and there's nothing I can do about it because it's not going to give me all their writing. And yeah, I did kind of go over on some of them, and we'll have to trim them. But that's okay. I'd rather have to trim them than not have it pull their design up. These two, nah. That one definitely not. I mean, it didn't even get the whole design in it. All right, there's that one. I have I had several more sheets over there. So we're gonna roll with these right now because there's a lot of sheets over there. Trying to pick some of this off the edge. Yeah, see, now this whole thing wants to peel off of there, which is weird. All right, well, we will probably have to, for that one, we're going to have to put a little bit of UV resin under it and UV it. Now I should be able to UV it, even with the little black on there. But we're going to put a little bit in the cup. And any of them that start to peel up like that, I'm going to put some UV in between them and cure them so that they won't be coming off of there. And I think I will use, I got some new, where'd I put them? Thinking I'm going to try and use a micro brush just to put it underneath there and then cure it. I just ordered me a whole new stack of them, so I'm good. All right. Let's see if we can get this under here where it should go. Come on. Yeah, I'm trying to spread it. I don't want to spread it real thick, but I'm trying to spread it thin enough so that it doesn't leave a big old bubble under there. All right. Let's push it down. Try and make sure it's sticking. And then stick it under the UV lamp. I'm going to stick it under there for a couple minutes. It shouldn't need more than that. Okay, let me get my scissors so I can trim around some of these. And then we're gonna color them. And then put a little some black background on them because I was going to use Chameleon colors. And hope that they all stay together. That's what I'm hoping for. And then I'll show you on the ones that I haven't done yet. We'll mix up a little bit of epoxy. And I'll show you how I did it. Now, for the most part, I just made them. Hey, Miss Natalie. Hey, Miss Giselle. Hey, Miss Sue. For the most part, what I did was I gave them the plain black sheet of paper. I gave them a set of round, oval, and heart-shaped cabochons that I had made with UV resin. And I told them to draw around it and draw you a design in the center. So for the most part, that one needs some UV too. Lay that over there. But for the most part, that's what they did. Some of them got a little outside the line. And some of that's it'll be gone because it's not going to stay. And some of them, I moved them from my table to the other table because I had too many sheets that I was working on. So I moved them. And when I did, I didn't realize that some of them slid off the epoxy. So by the time I seen it, they'd already cured. It was too late for me to do anything about it. So I just tried to see which ones it was and rewrite it for them. We're going to put a little bit. Now I want to make the black a little transparent. Simply because I want to make sure it's going to cure. Because these are from my neighbor kids, so I want to make sure it's curing. And I may even take some, I got several different colors of felt over there. I may take a small piece of felt and glue it on the back of it, just so you never know if people are allergic to the UV resin. So I don't want to take that chance. So I will probably put something on the back of them, just so if anybody is allergic to it, it doesn't irritate their skin. And I got plenty of different colors of felt over there, so I'll just glue it on there. Yeah, I think I might have cut, but I think some of that was already out from underneath there. Okay, we're going to trim these down, and we're going to start coloring them and epoxying them up. And hey, Miss Natalie, hey, Mr. Tim, I just wanted to let you know that I did put the glue in the glow in the dark And the ones that I put glue in, all the glow in the dark fell to the bottom. Yeah. Now, go figure. Go figure that that would happen. But it did. But, you know, and the thing about it is when they start turning it, yeah, they're going to turn all the glow in the dark out. And then they'll end up being just a just a clear blank. Yeah. The last two that I did that glowed really dark. Yeah, Miss Natalie, the glue, I just wanted you to know that I did use the glue in the first. I did put some glue in the UV resin on the first, I think it was the first three I did. And then the last two I did them without the glue. And the ones without the glue turned out better than the ones with the glue. The ones with the glue, all the glow in the dark resin fell to the bottom of the pen blank. Yeah, I wasn't happy about that. And I don't think there's anything I could do to fix it. So, I mean, I am going to do them again. I really do want to do like a 3-color pour, and maybe even a 4-color pour. And I really want to use some pearl essence. And I also, because Mr. Runick turned a couple of pins from some other place he got them from the other day, and I loved the pearl essence in the pins that he turned. So I'm probably just gonna see what I got as far as pearl essence and do another pour. But it probably won't be till after Christmas, because I really need to get the rest of these Christmas things done. There's a lot to get done. Well, not a lot. I got 2 more wall plaques to do, to wood burn and figure out how to decorate those. I will do those, and then I will do those, and then I will work on other projects. But for the most part, I need to get all the Christmas stuff finished so I can get that box shipped out of here next week. Going to Georgia, so it'll be there in time. I don't know. I'm sending what I'm sending. I mean, you know, it's not a lot, but it's something. I mean, I don't want my great-grandson to think Grandma doesn't care about him. So I will send him something, and my granddaughters. All right, so I don't know. I'm just going along the white line where it kind of should have peeled off. Yeah, this one is, yeah, that one slid too. God bless it. It has. Darn it. Well, yeah, I'm not sure I can. I tried my best about the air bubbles. Trying not to create a bunch of air bubbles underneath them. Moving them around, letting the air bubbles that were trapped under there come out. And it really didn't seem to help. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I did my best that I could do. I mean, I don't know how Daniel got his so unbubbled, really. It's kind of a rough thing to do. Let's just clip this off where it's hanging over. I don't want it. That part I don't want. Okay. I don't know if that's all of them. No, not really. God bless. I thought I was done. That one's got something peeling off of it too. And it's not peeling really bad, so I think I may go ahead and coat that one. I made some extra cabochons earlier because I need to do some more of these. I'd like to redo the ones that messed up and finish off some of the others that they done. I don't know whether they're all gonna be necklaces or not. I think what I'll do is I'll give them all to them and I'll let them choose what they want to be a necklace. Hey, Miss Patricia. Thank you. Thank you so much. Miss G is home. So I need to get my phone up here and get my chat up on it so I can see what everybody's chatting about. Let's switch to Francis and go to where is the live? Why is it not there? Bless it. There we go. Live. So I can see. I don't need the sound. I just need the chat so I can see it. Okay, let's see if this one. No, did not stick. God bless it. Okay, well, then that's not going to work. That's going to peel right off. I don't know that anything will hold it on. Even when I put the next coat on, I'm going to set them aside because I don't know that they're going to stay. All right. So what I had gotten out was, I got chrome powders, but I'd gotten chameleon powders because I thought that the chameleon powders would be pretty cool, like olive. Like that's chrome. That's chrome. That's chrome. And that's chrome. But I was going to go with some chameleon powders because I'm going to back them in some black. So we're going to see how it works. I'm just going to pick a color. Let's go with magenta. And dip it in there. And rub it on the back. And if you want me to zoom in, let me know. I'll zoom it in so you can see what I'm doing. All I'm really doing is putting it on this little thing and rubbing it into where their areas are that they have written. Now, whether it stays or not, I don't know, because it looks pretty slick, really. So we'll see. Let's see what it looks like. Well, maybe when the black background is put on there, you can't really see it. And I know he didn't put this in resin, he just rubbed it on the back. But I don't know how it stays on the back because that back is just, it's just slick. All right, well, we're going to try one because I don't want to waste all my time and all your time while I'm trying to do this. So let's take this cup. I had some black. I just don't know how much is left in the bottle. Let's see. It actually might be enough to spread it around. It doesn't need to be. Let me use this. We'll use this tool here. Well, we'll see if it works. I think I need a little bit more. Hey, old Pat. Put just a little bit more on there. I'll be a little upset if this doesn't work. Because, you know, I kind of watched Daniel Cooper do it, and I thought it was pretty cool, and I thought it was a good thing for kids to do, and so I got them kids to draw some stuff. All right, well, we are going to try get this to the edge and lay it in there and see what happens. Cure it and see, because I don't want to waste everybody's time if this isn't going to work. We'll try 2 minutes first and see if that works. Galaxy, champagne. I like the teal. Hey, Miss Wanda. I don't know if this is going to work, Miss Wanda. I'm trying. Really trying. But it seems to be awful slick. And this is just sliding over the back of it, and it's not really staying on there. Might have been better off mixing it up with some UV resin and then putting it on there and then putting a top coat. We may have to try that. Let's try that. Let's try that. I mean, I know that he didn't do it that way, but I'm thinking, how else are you going to get it to stay on there? You need it to stay. Okay. Yeah. Should have put some gloves on. I'm going to mix up just a tiny bit here. Actually, I think I have some UV resin mixed up in there that I've mixed some colors in. I'm not going to mix a bunch. I mean, we will probably use it, but I'm not going to mix a bunch. So let's put some in there and see if this works, because I don't see it sticking to it like I thought it would. And I don't know if it's because the kids didn't make a good enough indentation in the paper to make it so the color would stick to it. But at this point, it's too late because I've already got the epoxy on there. So it's too late to do anything about it. Maybe the other ones I can go over with the stick and make sure that they're poked out all the way. All right, let's try this first, and then we will come on. I'm trying to spread you on here. Just trying to spread it and get it smooth. I don't know if that's going to work. Get it as smooth as I can get it. Got some air bubbles. And we will cure it and see what happens. And then put the little black coat on it. We'll see how that one looks, but let's put this one in there. Okay, let's see what that one looks like. You can tell, and I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, you can tell the color behind it, kind of. It's the magenta. Hey, Chase. It's the magenta color. I mean, it's kind of hard to see unless you turn it. So that works. It's just not exactly what I thought it would be. So we'll see how this works. Because if it works, we'll try it that way. I mean, I can do some more with that color, I think. I don't think they're going to care. I know Romina likes blue, so next door she likes blue. So she isn't going to care. Hey, Miss Rhinestone. Miss Suzanne. I'm just doing some black paper jewelry that the kids across the street, I had them draw on some black scratch paper. I gave them some cabochons that I had made, and I told them to use it as a template and make a circle or whatever and draw in it. And so that's what they did. So right now I'm trying because, you know, Daniel Cooper knows this one better than I do. I'm just winging it. Pretty much just winging it. I'll do this and then put a black background behind it and see what happens. Is Mr. Rusty in there? Hi, Mr. Rusty. Oh, I do kind of like that one better. Let's see what happens. Yep, I kind of like that one better. I need some to wipe the stuff that I got off the front of it off so you can see it better. I may have to zoom in a little bit. Oh, yeah, I do like that one better. I do like that better. All right, let me zoom you in a little bit so you can see it. Okay. I think it's supposed to say zombie on it. But now you can really see the color more than you could before. And I used the teal color with some UV resin on the back. Now, for you who came in later and don't know what I'm talking about, here's the black scratch paper. What I did was I gave them 3 different sizes of UV cabochons I made. And I told them to put it down on the paper, draw around it, and write anything that you wanted to write in the center of it. Then I took that and I put resin over it, and then I stuck the cabochon down on it. And these are the ones that I peeled off the paper. Now, they drew a lot. They drew a lot now. I wasn't really expecting that much to be drawn, but they drew a lot. Hoping I still got a little bit of black in here, so I can cover this in black. Doesn't have to be a really dark coat, just as long as I can cover it. We'll cover it in the black, we'll cure it, we'll see how it looks. I don't know. I kind of like this one better, because you can see the Chameleon powder better. Although I don't know that this black is going to be dark enough, but it doesn't have to be really dark. It just needs to darken up where the drawing is. Trying to get it smoothed out, because I don't want to have to do a bunch of sanding. Okay, let's put this one in there and see what happens. Alrighty. Yeah, I like it. I can see it. I can see her name in there. Although I don't know who wrote it, but I don't think they spelled it correctly. But not according to her mom's spelling. But we'll put some black on that one, and then use some other colors. I still have plum, blue, grape, gold, and I believe, is that silver? And nope, gold. Why do I have 2 golds? Oh, that's mint. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. We're going to finish those. Well, hi, Dainty Doer. Is it, dang it, is it Christine? Or Chris? I don't know. I think it's one of the two. I'm not sure. Hey, Miss Margaret. You got knocked out of the chat. Weird. Weird. Okay. So, this is the first one I did, Miss Margaret. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see the Chameleon. And you can see a little bit of what they wrote in that black paper. But that's what we're doing. I gave this black scratch paper to the neighbor kids along with some cabochons and told them to draw the outline and write what you want in the center. So that's what we're doing now. I'm trying to finish them off. And I'm kind of liking doing them with doing the colors in UV resin on the back, and then putting the black background on them. I kind of like that one better. I don't know why, I just do. So let's get this one black. If I run out of black, I'll have to make up some more. Because I thought I had another bottle of it, and I'm not sure where I put it. So, and it doesn't need to be real black. It just needs to give it a black background. somewhat. So you will be able to see this. So how has everyone been? I'm not done with my Christmas stuff, and I'm kind of freaking out about that. Are you flying the paper to the rock first? What I did was I made the cabochons, UV the cabochons, made them up first. Then I applied some UV resin up. It has to be regular UV resin. Put it on the design on the paper, and then set the cabochon over the top of it and let it cure. Yeah, got a mess going in there. Yeah, that's what I did first. Yeah, some of them came loose. Like, this one here, I thought I could UV the paper back, but it will not UV back. So, yeah, bah humbug. Mr. Rusty. I could have worn my Grinch stuff tonight, but I didn't. I'm not done. I'm trying. Hey, soldier. I got a lot to do. I just haven't. I'm trying to hurry. I got 2 more wood plaques to burn. Two more wood plaques to burn. And I got a box to get ready to go to Georgia, because it needs to go to Georgia before, so it'll get there in time. So I don't know. I'm trying. I'm trying to get it done. Let's do some blue. No, let's do some gold. I'm trying to get it done. It's just not really getting it all done. You know what? I don't want to mix up any more gold. Hold on a second. I got Thank you so much for joining the membership. Thank you. Yay! I got another member. Yay! Okay, let me get in here and get this other gold. I had some gold left over that I put a black cup over in there. Left over from when I did my granddaughter's stuff. I don't want to mix up anymore. I'd rather use that first. I covered it with a black cup. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so we're going to do this one. Dang it, I need to get my alcohol pump out so I can keep this clean. I'm going to put the gold over it. I really am. And then cure it. And then put the other stuff on, because I'm kind of liking it that way. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the way not the way Daniel Cooper did it. But I'm not Daniel Cooper. Nope. So I'm going to do it my way. And as long as it turns out halfway decent, that's all I care. That's all I care about. You know, I always make something for the kids across the street. Their parents are they're such good neighbors. If they don't see me out in a few days, they will come knock on my door to make sure I'm okay. So I always make sure that I do something special for them for Christmas. So, you know, these have been sitting here for a while. And I did tell the kids that I would work on them. I would get them done for them, and that's what I'm doing. Oh boy, that one seemed that one seemed a little sticky. Wow. I do like it. It does. I mean, you can see the color in it if I get it out of the ring light so that it's not shining on it. You can see the color in it. So that's pretty much, I mean, I know she likes blue. Thank you, Professor Rusty. Please, everyone hit the like button. So we are, I really don't know what some of these say, and it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, they are Bosnian, and I don't know, the kids they don't speak it, but Maris does, I'm sure. And they do speak some of it. What they have a certain word for their grandma and their grandfather. So this one is a little loose too, but I'm going to try and cover it anyway. But I think I might mix up a little. What color do I want this time? Let's do some. No, that's blue. Let's do some grape. Yeah, I know she likes pink. She also likes purple. So we're just gonna mix some colors up and go with it. Oh, I didn't mean to dump that much purple in there. Not at all. Thank God I could get that back out. Kind of a, yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Doggone it. Yep, be careful about dumping stuff in. Doesn't always work. You might dump a little too much in there. All right. I'm just going to coat it. Now, I know this one is loose, but I think if I'm careful with it, when I get done, I might even try and put it back in the cabochon mold and then top it, because I think that might help. Instead of me holding it, trying to get the coat on there the correct way. So yeah, I'm not in any way, shape, or form finished. I really should have started in July like I normally do. Oh my God. Thank you, Rhinestone. Thank you, Shoops. Thank you so much. I really enjoy the Shoops channel too, and I watched Professor Rusty today. I seen his new building that him and Miss Judy are, the new workshop, and it's cool. It's cool, Mr. Rusty. It's cool. Heopath. Yeah, I think they're turning out okay. I was kind of bummed out about those. Got a little bummed out about my pen blanks and the glow in the dark. I think putting glue in them doesn't do any good. You can't do that. I'm going to see if I can't slide that back in the cabochon mold. I don't know whether it'll work or not, but I'm going to try it. Maybe. Well, I don't really need it in that for that, really. I mean, I do, but I don't. I don't know if it'll stay in there, but we'll try. There's the gold. I really want to put it in there and cover them in black. Thank you so much, guys. Every single one of you. You don't know how much I appreciate it so much. I do. I do appreciate it. I mean, I never really thought that I would even get 1,000 subscribers, let alone, you know, have memberships. Dang it. It's getting warm down here now. I need to turn that heater off. Whew. Yes, I am, Mr. Runick. Yes, I am. I'm getting all the love tonight for sure. And I'm so happy about it. Okay, I'm going to mix up maybe some. I got gold, I got blue, I did grape. Let's do some maybe galaxy. It's not. Let's mix up a little bit of galaxy. And try not to dump the whole jar in there. I dumped quite a bit in there, not as much as more than what I wanted. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we will mix some of that up. Yeah, I got several here to do. I still got pages over there that I haven't even finished peeling them off yet. They went a little. I should have limited them to so many designs, but I just let them go. I mean, they may not get them all for Christmas, but I'll still have them and I can finish them for them as they want them. Right now, I'm just trying to finish some of them so they can pick the ones they want out of it, and I'll make a necklace out of it for them. And like I said, I really think I will probably put some felt on the back because I don't want anybody to break out because they could be allergic to the UV resin. So I'm going to put these back in here just so they set level. And I'm going to put my black over it. If there's any left in there, doggone it, I didn't want to have to make any more up right now. Come on, come on. I will make some more up. I just didn't want to do it right now. Just gonna spread it around. I got some other pages over there that I haven't even pulled them off of yet. And the thing about it is they didn't put their names on the pages, so I don't know whose pages are whose. I mean, there were 3 of them. And so I don't know whose page is whose. So I'm just trying to, come on, don't go down in there. Just go on to the edge. Just to the edge. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to spread this around. And I probably better go look at them other pages. Because I don't know whose. I wished I would have had them put their names on them. Because I don't know. I could be just doing pages from one of them for all I know. I mean, they brought them over to me and handed them to me. So I don't know whose is whose. Come on, get spreaded down there. All right. Put this in there. We'll do 2 minutes. And I probably better go look at those other pages. Thank you, Miss Suzanne. Thank you so much. Let me look at these other pages. I don't know whose is whose really. The scribbly one was probably it's probably the boy. It's probably Maris's. I can tell by the scribbly on there. Yeah, I could see some of these might have actually moved too. Yep, that one did. God bless it. And this one's not going to pull the whole design off. That one didn't pull the whole design off either. Well, we might wait on some of these because that one didn't pull the whole design off either. Which doesn't make sense to me because they're glued on there. Okay, there's that one. I don't know. There's one there. One there. I'm trying to break them off of there without tearing the paper really badly and getting as much of his design off as I can. Oh, come on. Well, there's 2 of them. Yeah, this one might be finished if I can get most of the designs off of it. This one slid, but if it breaks free, then I got the biggest part of the design. Okay. I'd say this one's pretty much done. There's more on this other page, but not a lot. This must be Maris's. It says he's Baba's boy, which means he's Dad's boy or Grandpa's boy. I'm not sure which. Okay, those 2 are pretty much finished. And all those others, ooh, baby. I didn't think there was that many, but there is a lot. Oh, I kind of like it. I like it. Let's get the gold one out. There's the grape color, and there's the gold color. I'm hoping they'll like them. I may end up putting the rest of them back in the molds and doing that. Okay, but I want to do some galaxy on something. Yeah, I gotta trim this off. I can't, if I try and pull it, I'm gonna pull it loose, and I don't want to do that. If I trim it off, then yeah, that's much better. All right, much better. Okay, and then where did it say? Yeah, let's do this one. I know this is one of Maris's, so I want to make sure I get something for him. Normally I make him stuff, and last year I made him a steampunk dominoes set. So I don't know how. I wasn't sure how to top that one. Because yeah, that was a pretty cool set. They each had their own little. Of course, now you got to learn how to play it that way, and that was like the Mexican version of dominoes. It's a Mexican set, I believe it said, and so you have to learn how to play it first. Well, Maris is just a little bit too young for that one, so I don't know. But it did come with some pretty cute little train pieces that I made them in different colors for the different players. What now, Miss Sue? Let me know when you're ready for the next week, or tomorrow. I will be seeing you tomorrow. You think Google is on the phone? Okay. All right, Miss Sue. I mean, I know that Miss April does some crafting on Saturdays on the Google Hangout, I think. I don't know. I mean, if I do it on that, then I'm not recording it. So, and I got some other stuff I need to record, so I don't know. All right, we're going to do that one in the champagne. It's kind of a boy color, I think. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. I'm hoping it'll set back. Yeah, let's get it all over your fingers. Okay. I'm hoping it'll set back in the mold so it sets up flat and cures correctly. I have to figure out, okay, well, I see everyone who is members now has the little star behind their names. And their names are in green, so. Okay. All right, we're going to set this one back in the circle. Just lay it in there and do another circle one so that we can. Let's do it in a different color. Get it done and I have to keep track of the time. This is not one of my best lives. I really wasn't sure I was going to make it for the live. I wasn't feeling well earlier. I started feeling a little better and I'm like, yeah, I got to do my live. I have to do it. I usually always do my lives. Just tired. I don't know what it is about my dogs lately. Why they keep waking me up in like 2 or 3 in the morning and wanting to go outside. It's like, really? You never did this before. Why now? And then they're outside barking at 2 o'clock in the morning. Getting ready to put those lights. Yay! Yay, Mr. Rusty. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, I was hoping. I don't know much about the gas stove or the gas heater that my husband has out there in the garage. So I'm a little scared to run that thing. I don't know much about it. I've been out there when he's had it going before, but that was when he was here. I mean, It's not been turned on since he passed. Because that's where I wanted to do any wood carving or any carving I wanted to do. I wanted to do it out there, but I'm not comfortable running that gas heater. And I know that may sound funny to some people, but I've never done it. I'm a little scary. It's a little scary. It just is for me. And I may have to mix up some more black. And I got a mess going here. So I didn't wear a t-shirt tonight. I wore my Betty Boop shirt. And my Betty Boop shirt says, "Be naughty. Save Santa the trip." Hey, that's my Christmas shirt. I don't know, Rusty. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's getting to be ridiculous the way they wake me up. And I'll be in a sound sleep. I mean, I'll be sleeping good and those suckers will wake me up. And it's like, really? Really? You really got to go out at this time. Now, they kind of freaked me out a little bit the other night because when I let them out, my female came running back to the door. And when she got back to the door, all the hair was standing up on her back. And I'm like, what the heck? So, usually I don't keep my gun out there, but I keep my taser there by the door, just in case. Thank you, Miss Margaret. Yay, Miss Margaret. Yeah, I keep my taser right there at the door. Probably not a good place to keep it, really. I mean, I probably should keep it closer to me, but yeah. If the truth was to be known, hi, Mr. Tim. If the truth was to be known, I really would love to tase somebody. So go ahead and come to my door, because you don't know how happy it would make me to tase you. I mean, that sounds bad. Yes, it does. But that's how I feel about it. I would love to tase you. Go ahead. Come through my door. Go ahead and come through my door. I want to tase you. I really do. Let's do his in gold too. He's a boy, so I don't know that he would like purple. But he might like gold. He might be like my granddaughter and like gold. Everything of hers has to be gold. Now, I haven't finished hers all the way, but I did somewhat finish it. I need to pour a coat of epoxy over it, and I was kind of waiting because I got 2 more to do, and I'd rather pour the coats of epoxy over them at the same time and not have to just have them all coated at the same time. So yeah, I got that. I got that going. Okay. I'm going to stick this in the heart one. I think those are probably done, but I'm going to have to put black on them. Let me lay that in the heart. It doesn't want to sit back in there. Doggone it. And I don't want it all over my fingers. Come on. Get back down in there. Like I said, I don't know how much black I got left in here. Okay, spread it. I may not get all these done tonight, but I'll do what I can do with them and get them finished so I can have them to give to them. I mean, I don't know. I thought about making candies this year for the kids, but I'm not. I'm down to the wire now, so at least for the ones I've got to do for Georgia, they've got to be done. I have to have them wrapped up and ready to go out next week, just to make sure they get there. Why are you running off? No. Yeah, I want to make sure they get there in time. Although I didn't really, my great-grandson, don't get me wrong, I love my grandkids. Yeah, I love my great-grandson, but his birthday's really close to Christmas. And dang it, I spent quite a bit of money on him for his birthday. So I'm trying. Ah, dang, I just flipped that. No, don't run down in there. Dang it, I want it on the front. I just... Yeah, I flipped it and that black went down inside there, and I don't want the black everywhere. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Got my phone back. What? Miss Artsy? What's going on? What's going on, Miss Artsy? Yeah, it's kind of hard once they grab a hold of your phone. It's kind of hard to get it back. Telling you. Yeah, some of these I just don't know. I'm gonna do what I can do of them, and that's it. They may have to rewrite some of them because some of them did not come out correctly. All right. I don't know if that's... Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's what it is. Phew. Gotta have a little bit of a break here. Have a little sippy sip. That's what Miss Wanda would say. Gotta have a little sippy sip. That's what Miss Wanda would say. And some of these, I don't know what they did. And I can't say it was anything they did. I think it could have been what I did. They didn't stay. I don't know if they didn't dig hard enough in the paper to really make the design. I don't know. I did some, so I'm going to see. We'll finish these that I'm doing now. I'll leave the rest of these. I'm not going to make y'all watch me do them all, but I am going to show you how I did them. I've got some cabochons already made up, and I've got the papers here with still some on there that I haven't made for them. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Everything that I am going to use is will be in the description. Now, what I'm going to do is move all of these that I've finished out of the way. Some of those I won't be able to finish because they're really falling off. Some of them are peeling off, and I tried to stick them back on with UV resin and they wouldn't stick. So they're going to pretty much be trash because they'll have to redo them. I think they didn't scratch hard enough in the paper. I think that's what the deal is. And that's why whenever I tried to put the powder across the back of it and make it, and then put the black on, there was no impression. It was just slick from the resin. So that really doesn't work very well. This one I'm going to finish. And then I think I will set them aside. Set this one back in there and let it cure real quick somewhere, just so it's set level. Okay. Now I'm going to set this whole thing aside because when I'm making up the resin, I need to be able to have this spot to make it. I'm not making up a bunch of resin because it would just, I would be making too much, really. So I don't want to do that. I will color some more of these later. I got all day tomorrow to color some more and get them done. Okay, and that I will put back in the under the cup there. Unless you have on these, if you have it mixed, hi Amy. Hey, I haven't seen Mr. David, Sandy. Oh, he's on his way home? Okay. Gonna say I haven't seen Mr. David tonight. Okay, let's get these set over here. I'm gonna get these papers over here. Put these cups away, get this mess cleaned up. We're gonna mix up a little bit of epoxy, which I don't need a lot to do these. I've got some cabochons already made up with UV resin in the cabochon mold that I got from Hobby Lobby. And if you want a cabochon mold, Hobby Lobby is your place to buy it. Because the ones you buy off of Amazon, they're crap. They're crappy. They're good molds until you use them a bunch. And once you use them a bunch, they lose their shine and they're not made out of as thick as silicone as the ones you get from Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to say, if you're going to buy them, you should buy them from Hobby Lobby. Okay, I got, well, that one had black on it, but you sure can't tell it. Okay. Yeah, I don't. It has some color, not a bunch. You can't see it that much because he didn't make. You can see it, but not as much as I think they should have made their letters a little bigger. This one just says love on it. And yeah, I think they should have made their letters a little bigger and a little better than they did. And this one says, now, yeah, it's got the black that came across the bottom. God bless it. I'll have to fix that. My best friend. That's what it says. But you can't read it that well. All right, this one needs a black coat, and then we're done with that. I'm going to get the others up here. We're going to mix up some epoxy. I'm going to show you how I did them. Yeah, I think they I think they rushed through it is what they did, and they should have drawn it a little bit better, or a little bit made the letters a little bigger instead of cramming trying to cram a whole bunch of stuff in one little spot, which is what they did. But, you know, they're kids, and it was something for them to do, and they liked it. So I'm going to finish curing this one. And then we will. Those are the ones that were bad. I don't know if I can peel them off the back and reuse the cabochons or not. Well, that one peeled off for the most part. Maybe. We'll see. All right, I got some cabochons made over there. I'm going to put all these back in the box. And then I'm going to mix up some epoxy and get those papers over here and get them finished. What am I missing? That's chrome. That's chrome. 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 I must have been out of color. Okay. I think most of these are just the cabochons I made off of the cabochon mold. And some of them need to be sanded a little bit so they will lay flat. They got to lay flat on the paper once you put the regular resin on there. So I've taken my file and I've filed them all down for the most part. Maybe not the ones I did right before I went live, but for the most part, most of them are filed already. All right. Wipe them off. That one's not bad, but it does still have a little sharp edge around it. If I can hold on to it. Dang it. I just want to make sure there's no edges. Okay. Dang it. Dang it. I'm trying. Dang it. Wow. I'm having a hard time trying to hold on to this. Trying to make sure I got it smooth so it will lay down. Gotta make sure they're smooth or they are not gonna work. You'll have an air bubble trapped under there. And that's what I learned from the first one. Don't move them once you pour them. Set them wherever you're going to set them. And don't move them once you pour them, because if you do, they will slide right off the paper. And where you put them is not where they'll be. They will slide right off. So I'm going to make sure that I don't have to move it till tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow I'll be down here working on packing up stuff going to Georgia so I can get it done and have it ready to go. And I didn't really, I don't know. I wasn't really thrilled with the glow-in-the-dark blanks. I was not. Was not. Now, I will do those again, but I don't know. The other two turned out pretty good. Yeah. See, that one has a little lip on it. And if it has a lip on it, then you need to make sure you take it off so that that heart will lay flat when you put it on the paper. Because if you don't, it will definitely slide. Dang it, it's hard to hold on to them. They were bigger, I probably would have taken them over there and hit them with the belt sander. But they are not big enough to do that. And besides, I don't want to, if I'm going to scratch anything, I only want to scratch the edges. I don't want to scratch the center of it. Because I want the center to be, I mean, I know it may, granted, may have a few bubbles in there, but for the most part, I want the center to be want it to be smooth. Got a big old lip right on these sides here that it cannot stay. It's not bad. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, all right, let's get some epoxy. Now, I'm not going to mix up a bunch, like I said. I don't. Okay, let's see what I got left here. She's got several on here, some that I haven't peeled off yet. There's some on here, and there's some on here. So I can only put what I can put up here because it has to at least set up flat, because if I move it, it's gonna mess everything up. So I'm gonna try and move some stuff out of the way so I can maybe get 3 sheets up here to pour the resin on. I'll scoot that microphone back. Whoops. Okay. Lay this one out there. That's only got 2 left on it. Once those 2 are done, I may not have enough cabochons made up. There's a lot of hearts on here and a lot of ovals. Well, I got 2 ovals for over here because those last ones were messed up. May have to make another couple of ovals. Gotta make my paper towels out of the way here. Get these going the right way. Okay. There's another oval. More hearts. More hearts. Rounds. Okay. There's a heart. Okay. All right. I'm going to mix up very little. You're so welcome, Miss Amy. You're so welcome. Hi, Miss Martha. Season's greetings to you too. I got my Betty Boop shirt on, my Betty Boop Christmas shirt on. I think I'm gonna use bond crackers because I don't want to have to get out. I don't know how much Let's Resin I have left. So the only thing about cups is I can't. Where's my marker? I can't read the writing on the side of the cup. I have to mark it. I have to. Just so I can read it. I wish I could I wish I could paint it on there because that would be great. I'm gonna set it there because I want it to be level. Hey, Miss Martha. Thank you for coming, Miss Martha. I'm so glad, Miss Amy, that your mom's doing well. I am. Whoa. Got a little carried away there. A little more carried away than I wanted. Yep, I'm a little over. That's okay. I've been measuring these, and I did not measure tonight. Okay. Got one a little over it, so I got to go a little over the other one. A little bit over. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. Okay, put these back in the box. All right, let's mix this. I'm going to mix it really slowly for 5 minutes. Got my timer set. Hi, Matthew. Thank you for coming, Matthew. I'm finishing up some stuff that I had my neighbor's kids did on some black scratch paper, and we're making necklaces out of them. Now, here's some of them, and it's kind of hard to see, but they've scratched in the paper, and I put color behind it. Get it in the camera, okay? So that's what I'm doing, but they still have more here. So I got to finish them, or I'm trying to finish them. I'm just mixing up a tiny bit of resin. Thank you, Matthew. Okay, I'm going to try and mix this a little slower. Now, last time I put it on the paper and kind of mixed it around, spread it out on the paper. I'm wondering if it wouldn't be easier to put it on the back of the cabochon and set that down on the paper. I don't know. The fast moving? What's fast moving? Fast moving talking? I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. I have no clue. I don't know, Jeannie. I'm definitely not talking fast and not moving fast. I'm stirring this regular resin so I can get some more of these set for those kids. Got a lot of bubbles in it. Yeah, I'm lost. I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't see it going fast on my end. So if it's going fast on your end, I don't know what's going on because I don't see it on my end. Because it'll be a little while before someone comments, so it's not moving fast on my end. Damn, it's got a big old air bubble under it. Doggone it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yep, I know, Miss Heidi. I know yours is at 8. And yes, I will. You know I'll be there. Just trying to get this mixed up good before I start spreading it out. And Mr. Matthew, that's my cousin Jeannie. I'm doing great, Matthew. I wish I had all my Christmas stuff done, but as long as I get that box out to Georgia before time and they get it before Christmas, I'm good. My other grandkids here, well, I'll get theirs done. They're not going to be in a hurry for it. All right. So I've stirred this for 5 minutes, and yes, I'm gonna let it set for a few minutes because it has a lot of bubbles in it. And I did not stir it that fast, so I don't know what the deal is. Get me an alcohol wipe out, which is over here. I thought these were going to be easier to do than they ended up being, but they are what they are. And I'm sure them kids are going to be happy to get them. You're getting fast forwarded on your laptop. I don't know what's going on, Jeannie. I really don't. That's weird. Okay, so I'm going to use this. And I'm not sure. I'm going to try something a little different after I let this set for a few more minutes. Try and get the bubbles out of it. Let me give it a little squirt about. Oh, just a little. Okay. That'll help pop some of the bubbles. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. She could be. She's saying she's watching it on her laptop. I noticed if you're watching it on your phone and you're watching it on the screen, your TV, that there is a big lapse between the two. There's a pretty good size lapse between the two of them. So that could be what she's doing. Is she's got her phone up, but she's watching it on her TV, and that's what's happening. It's happened to me for sure. Okay, there is some more. Now that one I can't reuse. Okay. I'm going to try this. Let me make sure I got you down here where you can see. I'm going to try, I don't know. I tried putting it on there last time, and it didn't work well. So I'm going to try this time spreading it on the back of this. Just putting some on the back of it and spreading it around. I mean, if I get it on my fingers, well, wouldn't be the first time I got epoxy on me. I just don't want to get it on my boob shirt. Okay, I'm gonna try and spread it around as best I can all the way to the very edge. But I may have to just go ahead and put a thin coat on this paper. I don't want a bunch, I just want a thin coat. Just a thin coat. So this here has something to adhere to, and hopefully it won't. And I won't have a bunch of air bubbles under it, I hope. I got to make sure I get it stuck down on there good, though. Make sure this has plenty on it. All right. Let's try and stick this on there and see what happens. Give me this. Okay. No, you're not supposed to be all running out on my fingers. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure you can't see it. But I can see there's a air bubble underneath it. And so I need to kind of move it around and push it down to the paper. Should put gloves on to get that air bubble out. And I don't know if that's going to work because it doesn't. Come on, air bubble. You're not coming out, are you? Yeah. I'm pushing it, but the air bubble's still hanging in there. And that'll probably make it so it won't stick. So I may have to put a little more. Dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Might have to put a little more resin on that. Sit up here where I can get to it. And I have this resin all over my hands. Darn it. All right, let's try it again. Oh, that's better. Much better. There we go. Now, as long as I don't move it, should be okay. Now, I don't know. I think I'm gonna try this. Try pouring a little on there. Not going crazy, but pouring some on there. I need to make sure that's on my mat and it's level. As level as it's gonna be. All right. Here goes nothing. Actually, that's not bad. It is not bad at all. I don't see a bunch. I don't see a big air bubble under there. We're good. That one's done. Yay. Let's move over to this one. Now, and somebody do some little piggy faces. They got all kinds of stuff on here. But I'm going to try and cover what I can cover. He does have a little, somebody drew a little piggy face, and we'll try and cover the piggy face for him. Not sure who the piggy was supposed to be. But, okay. Just trying to get this smoothed out. I don't want it, I want it to be covered all the way because otherwise. Okay. This is around. Got it all over me. All right. All right. I don't see an air bubble under that. Okay. Let's do, I don't know whose name that one is. It feels like it's got a sharp edge on it. I'm going to have to work on that one. I don't know who Abby is. That could be their cousin. Okay, there's that one. Dang it. Come on. Stop moving. All right, I don't see a big air bubble under that, but there's sure a lot of... Okay, let's do some more of these hearts. Because I got some hearts done. Okay. I needed to wipe these off, really. I don't want any stuff on them. I'm hoping they're sticking down on there enough that they'll come off and peel the paper off. Just get these done for the girls, for the kids, and, you know. This year I didn't really make them big stuff like I normally do. This year I'm just not really I don't know. I'm not really with it for Christmas. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm not this year. I don't know why. Hey, Mr. Johnny. Hey, Mr. Grumpy. I think you were already in here, Grumpy. Okay. I got a circle here, down here. I don't know that I'm going to get all these done, really. Because there's still another page down there. And I'd have to make up more cabochons to do it. Yeah, that's a... Just trying to make sure I get it smoothed out there. This one has something all over it. Where's my alcohol wipes? Need to be wiping those off. Because if I got UV resin or resin on my hands, I'm just messing them up. I was going to say, I thought he was here earlier. Grumpy in. I don't know about Johnny, but I know Grumpy was. Okay. I'm not going to be able to move these till they're cured. Because if I do, then I'll mess it all up. Let's do their little heart that they decorated there. I got one more. I just need to pick something. There's a bunch there, but I don't know that I can get some of it. They wrote such small writing in there. I just don't know that I can get it all in there and get this to stay. But I'll try it. I don't think it's going to work, but I will try. Go to the edges and to the edge of the white edge there and make sure that it's coated. Don't know that I'm going to get it all in there, but I'm going to try as much of it as I can get. Okay. There's one over there, but that one needs to be... What do I do with my file? I really need to sand this one or do something with it because it's really... Dang it. I don't know where I laid my file at. Dang it. All right. Where's my other tool? Dang it. Did I put it back? Yeah. Give me my little file then. I don't care. I just need a file. Doesn't matter to me. I just need a file to file it. Yeah. Took a bunch of stuff upstairs that I had been left sitting down here that needed to be finished. So I took it upstairs last night and drilled some holes in it and was getting ready to finish it. And my female dog decided to flip the tray over on me. She flipped it over and broke half of them. So, yeah, needless to say, she was on the poopy list today. She was on my poopy list all day long. I was like, dang it. I was working on that. Darn it. Okay, that one looks like it might have moved a little bit. No, not really. Okay. We're going to do this over here on this one. I might not get all the pages done, but I'll get as many of them done as I can. Then I'm just going to give them all to them, and, you know, they can bring it back. The ones that they want necklaces out of, I'll let them bring them back to me and tell me which one you want a necklace out of, because that's a lot of necklaces to make. And I'm not gonna guess on which ones they like and which ones they want necklaces out of. Okay, well, okay. What do we got left? We got a circle and a heart. Well, he doesn't have. Uh-oh, Piggy, where are you going? No, you don't. No, you don't, Piggy. You're not moving. Wow. It's kind of weird to be down here working and not hearing somebody up there whining his little booty off. Because he usually is. He's usually up there whining away. Hey, Mr. Allen. Okay. So we're going to put a heart in there as soon as I wipe it off with the alcohol wipe. Because it's yucky. I don't know what that is. They wrote some really small stuff there. Okay. Alrighty. It still looks kind of, what the heck? It's kind of funky. Like I wiped it with the wrong dry wipe or something. I don't know. Feels sticky. Shouldn't, but it did. Okay. Dang it. Wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, well. All right, I got one more circle, and there's no more circles on that one. There is here. And maybe I can lay it right there. Enough so I can, whoops. There's a circle there too. Yeah, doggone it. Y'all got a lot of circles and a lot of stuff here. All right. We're gonna wipe this one off. And we're gonna use this one. And I don't think I have any more made up. Aw, you. We're not supposed to move. Dang it. Yeah. the epoxy moved too. On it. I'll have to reset that one, I think. How about I love basketball and volleyball? I think that would be a good one to do. I think some of those others, I'm just going to apply the epoxy to. Hey, Miss Wanda. I'm just going to, hi, Mr. David. I'm just going to apply the epoxy to it. And I can't get that to stay there. Keeps wanting to move. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking that if I could peel them off, if I could get the epoxy on there correctly enough and I could peel them off, then I'd still be able to peel them off and put them in a cabochon. Because I did get one to peel off that I'd put epoxy on, and then I realized I didn't have enough stuff made up for it, and it peeled off perfectly. So it can be put in a. So I think I'm going to do what I can do with these. Get it to the edge where I can peel it off. And then I'll peel it off and I can make the cabochon so that I can put it in. That's what I'm saying anyway. Kind of got to go over where they drew the line a little bit though, so it peels off. I got to make sure I'm over that line or it won't peel off. Okay. Okay. I did get, well, like I said, I got a couple of them peel off. One tore up as I was trying to peel it off, but the others came off. I just got to make the cabochons for them to fit in. Okay. Let's do some of these. I don't have a clue what's what says what. I'm just going to go till I have no epoxy left. And then I'll let it cure and peel them off of there, hopefully. There's one there. Yes. Yeah. I spoke too soon, didn't I? I hear somebody. I hear somebody. He's up there whining. Can hear him. And I think if I don't tell him to, usually if I tell him to shut up, he gets even louder. So I don't say anything because it doesn't do any good. He will get louder. Sorry. I'm sorry if you can hear it. He ain't getting beat. He's just ticked off because I'm downstairs and he's not. If he wanted down here, he could get down here, but yeah, that one's moving too. What is up with that? Why are you moving? I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know why they're moving. That's really irritating to me. All right, well, they are what they are, and I just have a little bit left, so I'm going to try and finish doing a couple more on here and just let them cure. I still got another page down on the floor that has got some more on it, but that could be tomorrow's project. I have to wait and see if these are going to work like the two I peeled off. If they do, then that's fine. I'll just peel them off and trim them down and put them in a cabochon and color them and be done with it. But I don't know if that's actually going to happen. We'll see. Just going to cover them up. Try and get them all the way to the edge so they can cure. Okay, well, I just got a little dab left. What'd Grumpy say? I got you, Grumpy. I got you. I do. Yep. I'm about to get off here and go head up and pour me one too. Just trying to get this last one covered. Well, I wish it would have worked out better. I mean, it worked out okay. We're going to pick out one Friday. I don't know. One Friday to play the game. So we may be next week. We may just play the game. Is everybody cool with that? Is everybody cool with playing the game next week? Next Friday? We just play the game. I'm not hearing yes and I'm not hearing no, so I don't know what y'all are thinking. Yeah, well, I think I want to play the game next week. Just let off some steam and have some fun. Sure, why not? Okay, Margaret. You with it, girl. You with it. She heard me. Nobody else has answered about it, but she answered. We'll play the game next week, next Friday. We'll play the incoherent game. Oh, hell. I see, Mr. David. Yes, RT Doodles. Are you gonna, you want whatever, whatever. You haven't played the game yet, Mr. Rusty. It's only an adult friendly game. Grumpy will play. Margaret's game. It's an adult friendly game now. I'm telling you, me too. I need some cheer. And I'm thinking that's pretty cheery. I don't have to worry about what I'm gonna do for the night. I just gotta get the game out and get ready to play. I think that's a great idea. And right now, it'd be great for me. Aw. Dang it. I'm so sorry, Miss Margaret. Dang it. Yeah, Rusty would like it. After watching Beaver After Dark, I know he'd like the game. He'd see. It's definitely an adult-friendly game, that's for sure. I'm so sorry, Miss Margaret. Who was it this time, Miss Margaret? You don't have to tell me if you don't want. Yeah, I know. I know, girl. I know. When it rains, it pours. Oh, there's the gold one. I forgot that one was in there. Uh-huh. That one came out pretty cool. Except for it's a little sticky on the top. Need to wipe it. You have some bad news as well. Oh, Rusty. Dang it. My favorite uncle. Oh, Miss Margaret, I'm so sorry. One of my favorite uncles, which was Jeannie's dad, he passed. You know, it was rough. It was a rough one. Dang it. I'm so sorry, Margaret. I will keep you and your family in my prayers. You are definitely in my prayers. Oh, I like this one. It turned out pretty cool. There you go. How about that one? It says, I am Mama's boy. I like that one. That one's pretty cool. The gold really highlighted it. Mrs. Santa has filed for divorce from Santa. Oh, Rusty. You whatever, Rusty, whatever. Too many ho-hos. Whatever, Rusty. Too many ho-hos. Okay, I got it. I like that one. I like the gold. I think the gold turned out. Now this one's kind of hard to see. Yeah, I don't know what that one says. That one says Ina. It's got her name in it. And it's in gold. And I think the gold turned out better than any of the other colors, really. At least you can read it. And it's pretty. I got a lot to finish, though. I know that. Oh, darn it. I just stuck that right in that. And some of these keep wanting to slide around. Now stop. Darn it. All righty. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, it's time to get out of here, guys. We've been going for 2 hours and something. Good night, Miss Patricia. You have a blessed weekend, too. I could have, Miss Margaret. I didn't think about that. That would work. I'm going to get off of here and go let my doggies out and just chill out and watch the shoots. Watch the funny shoots. If you have not checked out, guys, if you have not checked out the Shoop's wood shop, you need to. It's funny. It is so funny. Them two, the way they interact with each other is hilarious. So you really should go check it out. And they turn some really gorgeous bowls. I have one, but I haven't figured out yet what I want to do with it. They sent it to me. Good night, Miss Natalie. Good night, Grumpy. Good night, Runic. Good night, Miss Wanda. Good night, Margaret. Who else? Is Miss Sue still here? Good night, Sue. Good night, Cindy. Wanda. Good night, everyone. Go check out the Shoops.